Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your July 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here, along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you for all of the support that you've given us. We couldn't have been here without you guys, and we are truly blessed with the positive input that you've given us and the likes and the different things that we've gotten from you. Bless you guys. We appreciate you, and we hope that this helps you out also. That being said, what we do here, and for those of you that might be new, we do 3 different tarot card reads. They're general reads. Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a combined read together. Now, this gives you 3 different reads to pick from, but that doesn't mean that one of these will resonate with you. If they don't, go ahead and check it with your sun, moon, and your rising sign for the month and see if one of those kind of fits better along with your life. We also pull 2 oracle cards for you, or at least 1 oracle card. This time you guys got 2, which is kind of interesting. We got 2 that we've never seen before, which is
kind of interesting,
especially in this combination. And then for your year in review, we pulled the 2 cards. Those are your kind of lead into the month for the month of July. I will put in the link to the year in review for you guys in the description. So if you want to look and see if any of this falls true with your year in the review, let us know. That being said, let's start. Lucy is going to get us going here with the card she pulled in for the month.
That's the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a card of victory and journey, but it's also a card that takes effort for your victory. Okay? So, the message here is to use your willpower and your control, your strength and your ability to maintain order in chaos, and to keep moving forward, learning and growing in that process, and celebrate your accomplishments. Okay, that's what I get from the Chariot. Now the King of Wands is about a focused individual. Okay, he is strong-willed, determined, authority figure, also trustworthy and honest. This says that when you have a project or a venture that you're interested in, most of your energy and your skills go into that area of your life. So you're a very strong-willed individual. Always think that you're right. Well, that is one of the cautions of this card, because we're not always right. And you know, you need to also pay attention to your love life, your family. Don't neglect them because you are concentrating, or you're engrossed in a new project or a new idea or new study or new venture of any kind. Okay? The Magician. Always think, look at that look on his face. Oh my God, that person's face. Very intense. So this is a serious person about serious business, or so he thinks. This lets you know that, yes, you have all the ability, the tools, the skills that you need for any situation, okay, that you can handle it. The message here is to use discipline and responsibility when you're going after something. Don't use your skills and your power to take over people's lives, or to manipulate them, or to lessen their value in their own eyes. Don't belittle people. That's not the best use of yourself and your resources. Okay? Ten of Swords is about an ending. So endings lead to new beginnings. As you can see, there is light beyond all of this. So you're at the end. There is hope. So this indicates that, okay, maybe you failed a little bit. Okay, learn from it. Hardship is coming to an end. The only way up now is up, of course. New cycle. Have faith. And bring your best self forward to the effort. Hold on to your hope and your dreams, because the new beginning is coming. Okay? And death. Death is, of course, death is an ending. It's also a new beginning, just like the Ten of Swords is. So this indicates here to me that with growth, there is pain. Usually there is pain with all of it. So face it. Let go of behaviors and beliefs that no longer have any place in your life. Admit your errors in thought and practice and move forward. Don't let the pain stop you. Don't let the fear stop you, because a quick end to something is better than a long, drawn out battle and stagnation. You will be stuck. Release yourself, free yourself, and start anew. Okay? And the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about heart. She is fully engaged. Her heart, actually, your heart is fully engaged in the situation that you are in. And your efforts are either for the betterment of yourself or your loved ones around you. So look to your emotions. Don't let them overshadow reality, though. You have to live in the world that you plan, that you make each day as you go by. And you also need to let people make their own mistakes. It's hard. It's not an easy thing to do, because you don't want to see the ones you love hurt. But pain can lead to growth. Okay? So look to your heart. Be your better self.
Got a lot of energy.
Yes. A pull from the Chariot. The King here, he's looking for new ventures. Don't neglect your family. You have everything you need. A lot of masculine energy here. You have everything you need at your disposal to move forward and on and through, because that's what you need to do. Get through this pain here. Get to your new beginning. And again, the heart is very important. It's not all about the profit and the projects and the ventures and the ideas, although those are stimulating and they're rewarding. In the end, don't forget your heart.
All right. So for my read for the month, I have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a young energy. So for this read for the month, you're going to have a lot of earthy money matters possibly on your mind. It can also be that there's a new area of study and knowledge for you, which is kind of unusual. It's the middle of the summer, but I think that there's some of you that may be thinking about going to college or doing something like that. This is a good time for you to start preparing for that path, and just use all that energy for you for the month. The first card, yeah. The first card I pulled is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is about imagination. It's about all your desires and dreams are now starting to become in front of you. And in a way, you're being tested to make a choice and to pick something. So you need to really take the time to give thought to what's going on in your life and decide on something. You have many choices going on in your life with your emotions, with the studies, with the different projects you've got going on in your life. But it's time for you to pick something and move forward. So sit down, write down your pros and cons, figure out what it is you want to do, because you need to make that choice in order for the next step to happen, which is, I also pulled the Magician. Now, the Magician is somebody who has all of these different things in control, he thinks. And a lot of the time, it's creative power. Once you pick what you want to do, then you're going to get a burst of creative power. But along with this is you need to learn how to control these resources that you have. So this is going to be a learning time for you to move forward and to realize that you have all these resources, but you need to learn. And you can be confident, but you don't want to be overly confident to where you make mistakes and get hit in the head with it later, which is not good either. Then I pulled the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning again. It's about inspiration. It's that initial spark of passion, whether it be for a new relationship, or it can be also for a new project that you've got going on. But I think once you make the choice with the Seven of Cups, once you make the choice that you need to do emotionally, realize that you need to learn from it, you're going to get a burst of creative energy. And that'll help get you through the next part too, which is called the Five of Swords. Now, with that creative energy, there are times where we can trump people with it. And we may say, well, but my idea is better than yours. This is what's going on. Don't do this. This is kind of a warning for you, because the Five of Swords is about being selfish. It's about winning against all odds, no matter what. And in the process, you may hold all the swords, but you've killed the people around you. You don't want to do that. Be open to, hold on to what you got in your creative process, because this is a good idea. But don't be afraid to open yourself up to other people to let them contribute to the idea. And don't try to win at all odds, because this is just going to cause problems for you. Now, that being said, I think this was an emotional decision for you, whoever this is for and whoever resonates with this. You've got all the tools, you've got this burst of creative energy, you're listening to other people now, but this is also going to open up a path for you. And this is a beginning also. You've got 2 aces, so this is a big month for you. It's beginning the path to your life. It's planting the foundations for your life. It's learning to be grounded and learning to continue forward. So this is a good month. You got an opportunity to learn a lot. You got an opportunity to set yourself both creatively and earthly matters, with your money and all that too. You got a choice you need to make, and once you do that, you have the resources available, but it's going to be a creative push for you. Don't walk over other people in the meantime. Let them contribute to the idea. It's a good idea. And I think this is more to do with your creative process than learning than it is with a relationship for this particular read. All right, now we're going to do the combined read. This one's very interesting because it changes the whole tone, which I thought, because this one's a little bit more about emotional relationship stuff. And that will really go into the whole thing with the others. So for the combined for the month, this is the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. Both of them are kind of youthful, pushing energies. This is news of money and knowledge, but yet following your intuition enough to know that
you're in control.
You're in control. Even though it may not feel like it at times, you're the one that's in control.
The willpower and the control.
So remember that when you're going through this month, you do have control of the situation.
Of yourself, anyway.
And it's funny because I see this way. There's going to come a choice for somebody where you're going to be making an emotional choice, and it's going to lead you to the King of Wands. King of Wands, of course, is Aries, Sagittarius. Is blanked. Sorry, guys. I know my signs, but that not as much. Anyway, but that being said, this is going to give you an opportunity to open up to somebody and have a relationship. So you're going to make a choice, and the King of Wands looks like to be a good one for you. Now, when you reverse it, it changes it a little bit too. And this is about the King of Wands knowing who he is and knowing what he can do, but yet being arrogant at times.
Yeah, he is.
And
bossy to the extreme can be. Yeah.
You need to make a choice when it comes to your emotions and what way you want to go. You can be arrogant and bossy, or you can make a good choice and go forward. But regardless, this has got a creative bent to it in a relationship. So this might be a new relationship for you that you've never seen before, and you don't really know which way to go. So take the time to decide what you want to do.
Consider carefully.
And then move forward with confidence, just like the King does. Okay? Now, anytime Lucy and I get the same card in the same spot, it's almost like a double whammy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny at the time because you're like, oh dear, 2 magicians. This is a lot of intense, high energy for you for the month. You have all the resources, but you're learning things about who you are and what you can do. And again, I keep getting this is about a relationship. This is the beginning of a new relationship. You're going to feel that where you're in control and confident, but yet really you're learning.
Things are shifting. That's all I've got. Everything, he's got them all twirling there. Things are shifting. So
this is going to be a little different than what you're used to, Scorpio.
Yeah. Be prepared for changes, shifting, movement.
And know that you've got the resources to get through it, but don't be too arrogant.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's going to be intense, which sometimes us Scorpios do that.
Don't give in to the temptation to manipulate people and control them. Don't do that to yourself. It's not how you want to live your life.
No. The Ten of Swords with the Ace of Wands. The Ten of Swords being, of course, an end of a cycle. You've had all the stuff going on with your mind, feeling like you're overwhelmed, that you're dying and all that too.
Hardship.
But you've had to come to this point in order for you to be opened up for the Ace of Wands, which is all about inspiration. It's about an opening of passion for you. So even though the things in the past have pierced you and really hurt your mind, you had to go through that in order to come to this new beginning, which is the Ace of Wands, which means there's going to be inspiration, there's going to be an invention. It's going to be just a new, different way of looking at things than what you're used to. So
shifting again.
Right. So even though you've gone through this, it's had to happen in order for you to be able to move forward and have a new beginning.
And here's more.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny. I see it like this, and then I see it the other way. When I see it this way, when you got the Five of Swords with death, it's almost like that you've caused this change.
Yeah.
Because you've been selfish.
Yep.
You've
been
arrogant. You've been, I'm going to win at this no matter what. And when you do that, it's going to kill a situation. And I get a relationship. It might even kill a relationship. This is a warning, Scorpio. You need to really watch, because you have all this creative push in the month and you've got all the stuff, but you're still learning. So don't try to win at all costs, because if you do, it's going to cause a death to a situation that you don't really want to die. And I don't believe it's a person. I believe it's just the end of a cycle, and that too. When you go this way, there's an end of a cycle for you, but there's going to be a new beginning. But it's going to make you defensive. And that's where the Five of Swords come in. And it's going to make you feel selfish.
Don't go that way.
Don't go that way. Again, this is really a warning that no matter what the change is, try not to put up your guard. Try not to say, I'm going to win no matter what. This is what's going to happen. Don't be pushy, and don't let it be your will. Don't manipulate, just like Lucy said earlier. Don't manipulate. Because it's not up to you to win at all costs, or you're going to mess the blessing of it.
Try to pull out that better self.
Which I really feel that as Scorpios, we're usually, a lot of us are the Queen of Cups, which is the better self. She's very empathic. She's very caring. So I think that even though those changes are going on, you still need to embody the Queen of Cups and take this time to really be like she is, that loving, warm person that cares about those around her.
Yeah.
And then you got another new beginning. If you choose to do that, you got a new beginning, and it's going to just lay the groundwork and the foundation for your emotional life. It's going to be an opportunity for you to have these things that you wanted emotionally. Anything you want to add to that?
No.
Okay. So,
yeah.
if you do this, I really feel that there is a new relationship for a lot of you Scorpios out there that's going to kind of take you by surprise this month. And I think it's going to give you an opportunity to walk away from things in the past that have happened to you and open up a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your love life. And it's kind of scary for you, but it's going to be a good thing. And it's going to open up for you things you've wanted and hoped and dreamed of. So this is just kind of a reinforcement of that. Then we got this one, which is interesting. This is called 41, and it's called Unexpected Visitors. Let Lucy read it to you.
If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected, no matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be. There are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Spirit, Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda.
So this is kind of an interesting month for you, Scorpio.
Yeah.
You got some big changes coming up, and it's going to take you off guard at times, but enjoy the ride. This is an opportunity for you to learn and to grow in a whole areas that you've never really done before. You've got a lot of energy and push. There is going to be a death of a situation, I think, for some of you, but it's what you have to do in order to grow and be the person that you need to become.
To get to the other side, you have to pass through, you know. That's what they always say.
All right.
So,
I think that's pretty much it. For those of you that are new, if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new, you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. We do these once a month, and both of us are kind of getting to the end of a cycle, so hopefully in the next few months we'll have a little bit more time and can start doing some new videos too, and we're excited. But if not, we'll be doing this monthly in the meantime.
Yep.
Scorpio, enjoy this month. Enjoy the unexpectedness that's going to happen. Don't be too arrogant. Have fun.
Those shiftings.
Yeah. Walk in peace, light, and love, and we'll see you next month.
Goodbye.